Hey, welcome back, friends. So we've got another e-bike for you to check out here on the channel. You know, the goal of these videos is not to sell you an e-bike. I don't care what brand of e-bike you buy or don't buy one at all, but it's to just introduce you to different options that are out there. I currently have 4 e-bikes. I've also got a couple of e-scooters. I've played around with a couple of popular brands of e-bikes. So yeah, in the last year, I've accumulated a good bit of knowledge on these things and I've experienced them a decent amount. So it's not like we're driving these things all over the place. We don't commute with them. They're just for recreation. But there are certainly differences with brands. And here today, I'm here to show you the Aventon Sinch. So this is going to be a very RV friendly bike. It's a foldable bike. It's a very nice bike. So some people, they would drive a Camry. Other people prefer a Lexus. This is going to be for folks that prefer a Lexus. So it's it's going to be attention to detail. It's going to be great quality. There's also some cons to it, no doubt about it. I have no affiliation with Aventon. Let me make that clear. This is not some glorified ad for them. They did send me this bike, but yeah, I don't have any special links. You could buy 1,000 of them. I don't make a dime. Again, today's goal is just to introduce you to this particular bike. Hope you'll stick around. All right, I'm quite sure you've seen enough of my face for a while. We'll take this for a ride at the end of the video, but let me show you around this cinch. Now they have 2 different types of cinch. You see this one has the frame that drops down. That's a step-through version. So if your hips are bugging you, if you got old knees, kind of like me, a little bit overweight, get your tummy in the way, if you need a step-through version, hey, this is the way to go. Very easy to mount and dismount this unit. And other brands make similar units as well. So showing you around, let me make sure I point out some upgrades that Aventon sent me. They sent me this headlight, which I really like because you actually just take it off and you can use it as a flashlight. You charge that up via USB. You have your control panel here. I'll show you that in just a second. Gear change over here, your throttle right here. This is a assist and throttle bike. So you can see you adjust your assist here. You have your information right here, your light on and off. That actually doesn't work because this works on its own. So this is separate from the bike. So when you turn that on, it doesn't turn the headlight on. You have to actually turn it on up here, just like a flashlight. All right. You can see the mechanism that helps you fold, or that allows you to fold down the handlebars right there. You got your nice big battery here. This has a great battery life on it, so that's been a big plus. You can plug this thing in right here if you'd like. You can plug it in right there, or you can take this battery out and plug it in inside as well. You got those options. Now, you can see here, one of the things I really love about this bike is they took the time to actually sand down the welds. So I've got other bikes, and these look like pennies, or some of them don't even look that good really. But yeah, this looks really good. One of the attentions to detail with this particular bike. The fenders now come standard with them. They're offering them, at least right now, they're offering them included. They also include the rack. When I got this bike in the beginning a couple of months ago, they did not include those items. And I reached out and I said, hey, you really need to include those because it's got to be a perfectly dry day if you're going to ride, or you're going to have a nice spray of, tire spray up your back, and that's going to stink. So yeah, 500 watt motor, that's a con on this unit. I wish that was a 750. You can definitely tell a difference between this 500 watt, especially with me, a little over 230 pounds. You can tell a difference with that motor, and I wish that was a 750 watt motor, but it's not. It's a 500 watt, which does make a difference. It still gets the job done. This cooler is an upgrade that they sent me, so that does not come with the bike, although it does mount nicely on the rack. That's also included. You get this this rear light. Really is pointless if you have a cooler, but it kind of works just like the front light. You take it off and you turn it on and off by like a flashlight. It doesn't work on the brakes. So it's not a brake light, it's just an indicator light, I guess, to get you noticed while you're out there. You can see the big hinge here. This folds over. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. It's pretty simple. Also, these pedals, also, they fold. So you push them in and fold them up just like that. And they pop right back down. They're a little bit tight. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, it's got nice fat tires on it. I love the brown walls, I guess the tan walls you would call them. I think those are pretty cool. I've learned to really like these fat tire bikes. Although this one, compared to the last one we looked at, it's got more of a road tire versus a knobby off-road tire. mechanical disc brakes, front and back. I've learned to like the mechanical brakes better than the hydraulic brakes, even though the hydraulic brakes are more of an upgrade probably for most. These are less prone, no leaks obviously, less prone to failure, and they work more than adequately. They're very good brakes. So let me turn you around over here. It's a good looking bike. The fenders have been rock solid. You know, a lot of these fenders are real floppy. This one is not. Those are solid fenders, front and back. You know, we're going to talk about a bike here in a few weeks that I just really have had issues with the fenders. It's not that great of a bike. It's okay. It's just that wouldn't be my first choice. You got your Shimano components. Again, the rack comes standard now. And here is this is a heavy duty latch here for folding. So not only is it going to, you know, fold in and latch here, this is a lock for the latch. So you're never going to, you know, come unlatched and start unfolding going down the road. But yeah, it's just a good looking bike. They got everything wrapped here. Again, the welds are ground down. Good looking paint. I do see a little chipping here. I got a little chipping here, folded it a few times. Got a little chip right there, but nothing big. Got some cool graphics here. It's just it's easily the best looking bike we have experienced. Brooke loves it. This is Brooke's. So they also come in green. But this red one, little candy apple red, I guess you would call it. I'll show you inside the cooler. The cooler, it's 140 bucks. You know, I'm not so sure that's the route I'd go, but it's a nice cooler. It's a, you know, a Yeti type insulated cooler. Very nice cooler, fits perfectly back there. Is it worth the 140 bucks? You know what, that's for you to decide. I don't know. But it is a nice cooler, it's very good quality. And yeah, that's gonna be the theme of all of this. Let me show you how it folds up. All right, so I'll just be honest, I haven't folded it up, but probably 2 or 3 times. I just transport it in the back of the truck. It's easy to deal with that way, but if you need it in a tighter space, you've got a latch right here that you pop up, and this comes down, and then this will fold over just like this, all the way down. And then like I mentioned before, you've got this little push button here that latch comes undone, and then pop up that. And then this is a little bit awkward, but you're just gonna fold it just in half, and it's gonna sit. There's a little, oh, sorry, let me make sure to put in my pedals right quick. There we go. Get my pedals out of the way, like that one. And this folds in half, just like that. And you can see a little bit awkward, but it's got let me take you off the base and show you. Yeah, I kind of got off it's got that little frame down here, the little stand. Can you see that? So when you're folding, when you have it folded, it'll stand up on its own. But yeah, that's how it sits, folded up. And it looks even smaller when this is not on it. It looks even smaller. So that's gonna fit in a lot of people's pass-through, honestly. That's going to fit in almost any fifth wheel pass-through. Some of the bigger storage spots in travel trailers, it's also going to fit. But yeah, so let's unfold it again. Show you that. Let me get you down a little bit. There you go. Still think you can see. So again, kind of reach behind it. It's tight. Pop this. I'll go ahead and, for now, I'm putting the kickstand down, and then I'm gonna pop that in and make sure that's locked. So you'll feel it kind of click. I don't know if you heard that or not, but it clicks like that. And then pop this up again, and that clicks. You're ready to go. You don't have to align this up again. Everything's ready to go right now. All right, let's go for a little ride, but first I want to show you this nice little screen that comes with it. Nice little red screen. You can see your battery percentage here. Now, we've had this thing 22 miles, and it was about to 40% battery. So I don't see why it couldn't go close to 40 miles as it states. Certainly with Brooke on it, it could. And I've rode it a good bit too. So, you know, I'm 230. You're probably gonna get 30 miles from me, and then easily 40 miles from somebody Brooke's size. Yeah, she's much smaller than I am. But yeah, you get your trip odometer here. You've got your assist here, so you can see if you go up. You got 1 level of pedal assist, 2, 3, it goes up to 5. And yeah, hold on when that happens, because if it's helping you at 5, it gets going. And if you don't want to do anything, now it's just a bike. I don't even think the throttle works on that one. I'm not going to hit it because I'm not sure. But I don't think the throttle works now. You have to do at least one before the throttle will start working. And I may be wrong on that, but that's how a lot of them have worked. And then you got your speedometer right there. And your level of assist right here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can kind of see that. Your level of assist will be right there. So yeah, let's go for a ride. All right, here we go. And I'm 200 and a little over 230. So keep that in mind as we go along. But I'm gonna just pretty much keep you right here so you can see how it performs. All right, I stopped pedaling and I'm gonna hit the throttle. So let's see how we do. Yeah, there we go. It takes off pretty good. I think you guys can hear me. It maxed out at 20. So we're going in the incline right now. Not much of one, but a little bit. And you can see it gets it up to 20. We're going to go down here to a hill. You know, we've got a hill coming out of the pond in our neighborhood that's pretty significant. So we're going to go down there. And I'm going to show you where the 500 watt motor, I really wish it was a 750. Otherwise, this thing rocks and rolls pretty good. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. 300-pound weight limit, and I'll give you some views out here. 300-pound weight limit, and yeah, 300 pounds would be definitely maxing it out. I would be worried about being 300 pounds with this thing. That nice front shock comes in handy, especially in that situation right there. We'll just go around the lake right quick and just cruise a little bit. But yeah, this has been a very nice bike. Again, like a, you know, nice smooth riding bike. All right, we're about to come out up to this hill right here, and I'll show you where I really wish this thing had a 750 watt motor versus just a 500 watt. Let me get over this bump right quick so I don't kill myself. Always wear with a helmet, guys. All right, here we come, coming out of this hill, and we've got a significant hill here. Now I've got it punched 10, 11. So yeah, you can see it really stalled there on that steep of a hill, but we've got a good hill coming here. So let's see what we got. Get a little glare on you. Trying to get the glare off of there. 19. So yeah, you can see, you know, unless it's steep, yeah, we're still going to get up to speed. 19.6, still going uphill, 230 plus pounds, and yeah, we're still doing okay. But on the other one, the 750 watt motorbike, that place where we got stuck at 10 miles an hour, we get up to about 13, 14. So not a huge difference, but for the price, I would love to see this thing have a 750 watt motor. That said, doesn't go through as much battery. It's got better battery life. So, all right, guys, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this little introduction to this Aventon bike. Again, I think this is a Lexus. If you're a Lexus person, or you know, an Infiniti person or a Mercedes person, this might be the bike for you. There's certainly other bikes out there that get it done, but this one does with some style and some attention to detail that you just don't find in most of the other bikes out there. Just an introduction, like I said. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you're good. Thank you so much for following along and subscribing. We really have enjoyed the community we've built here at Wandering Weekends, and we're so glad that you guys are along with us for the ride. Hope you guys are good. See ya.